Hello, I'm author Denise Turney, and I'm the author of the book Love Pour Over Me, which you can go and get in print and ebook format at Amazon, ebook it, or Barnes and Noble. Again, it's in print and ebook form. So, what is this Chistel, CHISTELL.com YouTube show about? This tool is about book marketing. This show is about book marketing tools. So, here I'm going to share with you some great book marketing tools. Now, these tools you can also use to market other products and services. As with any marketing effort, make sure you measure the results of your efforts. Small businesses do it, startups do it, mid-sized business, public companies do it, major corporations do it. You want to measure the results. I don't know one successful company that doesn't make lots of changes throughout every single year. I cannot state that enough. There are some things that are tried and true you stick with no matter what. There are some things that successful companies, they have so many changes that they do throughout the year. They measure the results. And if something's not working, some things they stick with, some things they shift and make changes. So I encourage you to do the same. Again, measure the results of your efforts and be willing to make changes. We know that the marketing at large, the tools, they're going to force some of the changes that you make with your book marketing. And to give you an example, years ago, radio was king. Like when my grandparents were growing up, it was radio. You listen, if you ever watch the Waltons, and they do run the Waltons, you don't have to have been born when it was actually running, but you can see where they gathered around the radio to see hear what was going on. Then and later in I think the 40s and more popularly or widely in the 50s came television. Now people don't even really watch TV. I know people say they don't watch TV. They either do Netflix or other video shows, or they engage with people on social media. They don't watch that much television. So it can present challenges for whether you're a major motion picture. There used to be lines of people to go see a new release of a major motion picture. I have not seen that in years. So things have changed. Be open to change because the wider tools are going to change, and you're going to have to embrace change. Okay, so here are some great book marketing tools. One that I love is Gebby Press. And you can actually either get it through Amazon.com. Libraries have it. You can get it out of the reference section of a library, generally for free. It's not cheap, but I think it's so well worth it. What's in Gebby Press, you might ask me? Well, in Gebby Press, you can get newspapers and not just the name of it, but some contact information, radio, television, newspapers. Again, some are broken out culturally, so you can target a specific market. If you get Gebby Press, make sure you set a goal to contact somebody in the media, whether you're focusing on local marketing, which I covered on a previous Chisel.com YouTube show, whether you focus locally, and I do encourage you to do that, or whether you're focusing more regionally, nationally, or nationally. Just focus your efforts there. Maybe you say, well, I'm going to reach out to 5 people every week. You can create a spreadsheet. Make sure you keep yourself honest, because we can lie to ourselves. Keep yourself honest and then track the results of your efforts, including 1 to 3 follow-ups. Blogging. Now, this one I want to tell you about blogging. Blogging, like a lot of a lot of people on YouTube earned their whole income off of YouTube and made a lot of money. But I'm told the revenues, although my channel is not a revenue generated channel, I just chose not to make it that way. But a lot of blogging, just like YouTube, it's not bringing in the revenue that it used to be. People, once again, are getting their information other different ways. If you do blog, and it does still work as far as pulling in traffic, I highly recommend blogging at least once a week. Once you start, and I've noticed that personally, which is why I'm saying this to you, once you pull your blogging down like maybe once or twice a month, you're going to probably see your visitors go down. If you can put up a blog even once a day, you will probably see a spike in your blog visitors. So you're going to have to commit to doing it. Social media, just like here at YouTube, If you, at the minimum, people suggest one YouTube video a week. You could even schedule them in advance, so you only have to really sit down and do them once every 2 or 3 months, or once a month. But you're going to have to push that content out regularly. So social media, there are so many social media outlets. You can try to be on all of them: Instagram, Pinterest, Scoop It. I'm trying to think of some others. Is Floost one? And then they still have MySpace, Facebook, Twitter. I know there's Google Plus. There LinkedIn. There are others that I'm just missing. I know, but they've got to be. I'm gonna assume 20 to 30. It's hard to stay active on 20 to 30 social media sites. You can hire someone to do that for you, or you can just target certain social media sites that you seem to get the most traction from. So again, that your marketing efforts will let you know, your measurements of your book marketing efforts will let you know which social media sites work best for you. Create a local newspaper column. That's another great tool. You want to stay in front of people. You want to stay in front of people, build relationships, build trust, build perception. A local newspaper column is a great way to do that. If you do, including your byline, the title of your book, and your website URL. Do regular TV interviews, preferably on the same station. You can, if you have a nonfiction book and you have a lot of tips to share, local television may love to see you. Public broadcasting stations are also another good resource as far as a great book marketing tool. Try to streamline your book marketing locally and then expand outwards. That's a tip that I would share with you. And please subscribe right now to our Chisel.com YouTube channel so you can keep up with more tips which I will share with you. And please go out and get a copy of Love Pour Over Me by yours truly, Denise Turney, and let me know how you enjoyed it. Thank you, and bye for now.